Hello, friends, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. This time, it's Borderlands 2, a game that I love and hold exceedingly near to my heart in this series, because I have played a, frankly, unhealthy amount of this game. I swear on this, I have memorized the majority of the base game, so I very rarely do I have to look something up because I don't remember where it is. But I forgot that he gets grabbed by that thresher. Um, but anyways, um, yeah, no. Let's get into the intro cinematic, and we'll start talking about characters, why I'm going with this character, and then and then we'll go over other stuff. So,
So, you want to hear another story, huh? One where the very fate of Pandora hangs in the balance? If not, too bad, I'm telling you anyway. First, there was the Vault, an alien prison opened with a mystical key. To the warriors who opened it, the Vault was just a container of tentacles and disappointment. They vanished into the wastelands, certain that the Vault held no treasure at all. They were wrong. The Vault's opening triggered the growth of iridium, a priceless alien element. Soon, the rare and valuable mineral emerged all across Pandora. Its appearance attracted many, including the Hyperion Corporation. They came to Pandora to mine iridium and bring order to the savage planet. Through their excavations, Hyperion uncovered evidence of an even greater vault. Their leader vowed to find it, to use its power to civilize the Borderlands, once and for all. But Hyperion weren't the only ones searching for the next vault's alien power. The call of danger and loot is not so easily resisted. Certain warriors came to Pandora in droves to uncover its hidden secrets. Some would call them adventurers. Others call them fools. But I call them Vault Hunters. Our story begins with them, and with a man named Handsome Jack.
all right. So, with this intro cinematic going on, I know, there's a solid chance that this song is copyrighted, so I'm going to try and talk over what I can. So, with this little intro cinematic and what's the words? Introducing us to our original 4 playable Vault Hunters in this game. And I'll cover them I'll give a brief overview on what they specifically do as the game goes on. As this trailer goes on, I guess. So, starting, you have... I believe it's going to start with X, and I've watched this 3 times because I've had so many recording problems. But you have Axton, the soldier. Well, the commando specifically. His main ability is he can throw turrets. You can buff up those turrets as you go through the game through a skill tree and make them more powerful, including making a nuclear explosion that damages enemies in an AoE. It's actually really cool. You have Maya, the siren, who is crowd control, realistically. with their power of phase grasp. You have Salvador, who is one of the most powerful base characters in the game, being the Gunzerker, which means he can dual wield all the time. Not all the time, he has a time limit, but it can get to the point where it's pretty much all the time. And you have Zero, the critical specialist, who is kind of key to a lot of one-shot builds. You can usually stack a damage multiplier on enemies by throwing kunais through a separate ability you get in a skill tree, and then hitting enemies with critical will cause that entire thing to pop.
It's cute that y'all think you're the heroes of this little adventure, but you're not. Welcome to Pandora, kiddos.
Oh. Yeah, I had to go on there for a second. But, alright, so outside of the intro cinematic of the Commando with his turrets, the Deception Assassin, the Crowd Control Siren, and the dual-wielding Maniac, you also have access to Gage, the Necromancer, who is, as I like to say, the buddy system. Her ability allows her to summon her personal robot Death Trap. You can upgrade Death Trap to get like a long-range laser attack, upgrade his claws. It's kind of like an early version of Wilhelm, but instead of investing skill points into himself and making himself more mechanized, you are putting more you are building your robot. And then you have Krieg, the Psycho, who is one of my personal favorite characters, and many, many others. He is, oh my god, the best way to put him is chunk damage for the win, because his whole thing is melee damage. And at a later point, I'll get more into things like that. But for the sake of this Let's Play, I have done a full playthrough, multiple full playthroughs with Krieg, 1 playthrough with Gage, and 2 playthroughs with Gunzerker. I cannot, for the life of me, play Axton or Zero comfortably because their kit is kind of the antithesis of how I like to play. I'm very much like a run and gun, let's beat the fuck out of everything as we come. Get your mind out of the gutter. kind of player. And that has led me to a lot of situations where I'm like not really enjoying like the stay by the turret, because the turrets will help focus fire, use deception, build up your stuff, and single target. Maya's whole thing is she can single target. Phase lock can activate and grab one enemy at a time, but a little bit later it can start traveling to other enemies as long as you have the time left. And I was like, that would make playing through this a little bit more fun for me, because I am, oh my god, I forgot about the Minecraft Easter egg. I will try to show off what I can remember to do, namely because I enjoy a lot of this stuff. I like that one. Yeah, I'll keep that. A lot of these skins are specifically references to something. I'm gonna see about trying to get, like, a little bit later when we're just running around doing side quests, I'll probably bring it up and be like, hey, this is what this references to, this is what these things are about. This game is actually, like, full of references, and in a frankly insane level that I didn't think video games could get.
Great, another dead Vault Hunter. Handsome Jack's been busy. Wait a minute! You're not dead! Yes! Now I can get off this glacier. Claptrap, your metaphorical ship has finally come in. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a CL4P TP steward bot, but my friends call me Claptrap. Or they would if any of them were still alive, or had existed in the first place. Oh, I've got something for you. communicator that I totally didn't loot from one of these corpses. It comes with a Class 12 heads-up display, complete with a mini-map. Now, come, friend. Let's get you inside. Man, this is great!
Oh my god, I always forget about this. We'll cover this quickly. We'll cover golden keys when we get to Sanctuary.
Jack for killing my product line and repair my central processor, so I stopped thinking out loud. I wonder what it's like to have a belly button.
Oh, Jasper, you're so cute. He beamed me, resting his little paw on top of my arm. Hello, voice in our head. But anyway, so quickly. If you have bought the Game of the Year edition, or just the Steam bundle that has all the DLC and expansion passes, or the Handsome Collection, you will now have access to the Natural Selection Annex, which will be coming up in a later area. You also have access to such fun Gearbox Premier Club stuff like the Vault Hunter's Relic and the Gearbox manufactured guns, which, unlike in Borderlands 1, these guns are actually not made by Gearbox. They have the Gearbox name in their title. I do believe they're one of a kind as far as like Gearbox named. Could be wrong on that. But they are good weapons to start out. Also unlock customizations, skin customization, head customization, and the fireworks grenade, which the fireworks grenade sucks fucking ass. I can't even begin to tell you the amount of times I've killed myself with this accursed thing. Now, I don't believe there's any collectibles to be found in the Windshear Waste area right here. Mostly... Oh, baby, please don't lay on my keyboard. For those who... Because it's been a bit of time since the last Let's Play.
Well done!
Oh,
Your ability to walk short distances without dying will be Handsome Jack's
Rest your little head on
downfall.
that keyboard, please. Scoot back further, baby. For those who don't know, Jay and I got another cat. And his name is Jasper, and he's the sweetest little baby. But he is not neutered yet, so he has been staying in my office for the last month because I really do need to make sure that he doesn't spray in the living room and doesn't fight with our other cat, Onyx. Maybe I'll probably put a picture up of him. He's just the sweetest little baby you've ever met.
Sorry about the mess. Everything Jack kills, he dumps here. Bandits, vault hunters, claptrap units. If I sound pleased about this, it's only because my programmers made this my default tone of voice.
Why? Why does it fade out so hard?
The creatures around here are dangerous. None more than this bullymong named knuckledragger.
The Eye of Hyperion is all Louise watching.
Anywho, I keep a pistol in the cabinet over
really
there
cool.
for emergencies. But in here, we should be pretty safe. Ooh. Yeah. Wah! My eye! Ah!
Now, this is probably going to be the only time I ever say this. I feel bad for Claptrap in this case. It's interesting, though, that there's a Crimson Lance character. Just a couple of them. Oh, it's the same guy. Yeah, it's weird that there's a Crimson Lance character sitting in here. Gun in the cabinet. So ordinarily, if you had been playing a original copy of the game, you would have just only now gotten your first weapon. And then you would have had to play through this entire early section with just that pistol.
Apart from the excruciating pain, this is great! I've been waiting for a mighty vault hunter to help me reach Sanctuary. I will be your wise leader, and you shall be my
Really weird how hard where the audio drop off is. Like I never quite realized how bad it really was because I've played this game a lot. So after a while, you kind of stop paying attention to certain things and you just start running through things on autopilot. But that's just like, oh, if I turn the wrong way, we miss audio completely, which almost makes me feel the need to like stand still. And I hate that because there's so much like stuff to go around and grab. Yeah, I think that's it.
Great! Just let me get this door open and we'll hunt ourselves a bullymong.
Anyway, well,
Onward, seeing eye minion! Let me know if I'm gonna run into anything. I'll just assume you didn't see that.
okay, so while Claptrap like walks off to go do stuff, we're gonna quickly cover this. So we are gonna be going through all the DLC, except for Digistruct Peak, because Digistruct Peak is merely there as like a challenge run thing. It's kind of annoying. It's not really worthwhile. You can get really good loot from it if you want, but for the most part, I'm not going to be bothered to actually do it, because the time that you should be doing Digistruct Peak is at the end of the base game, and we're just going to be going straight from like, we're going to probably do like a Headhunter marathon, where we're just going to run through as many of those as we can. I'm not entirely sure, but we are going to be doing Captain Scarlet, Torg's Campaign of Carnage, Sir Hammerlock's Big Game Hunt, Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, and the Fight for Sanctuary, which I'm looking forward to that one. That one's actually going to be kind of cool. Weird. The only two that glow purple are specifically... Huh. I wonder what that's about. It's actually kind of interesting. Never noticed that detail.
Even though knuckledragger blindsided me, I know my way around this glacier. I bet you will find my eye in frostbite crevasse.
Crevasse. I love the way he says it. Oh, bless you, Jasper.
Stick close to the robot. He will help you get off this glacier and into the city of Sanctuary.
Come on,
That
hit
is
the
only
hit the
place
thing.
you'll be safe.
Hit the thing. Hit the thing. God damn it. I love watching him just blindly bump around into things. It's funny for not even like a good reason.
Let's go. If we don't get my eye back, we'll never get to Sanctuary.
Come on, hit the thing. Hit the thing. Anyway, so I want to talk about this really quickly. I have been trying to record this for 3 days. Fuck it.
Again? Jack's tearing Pandora apart to find the vault.
It's just I'm not even gonna lie about that. I have been trying to record this for 3 days. 3 days ago, I spent one
You'll
day.
need that funny little robot's help
Hang
to
on.
reach Sanctuary. The last
So a
bastion
little
of
trick
resistance
I've learned
against Jack, and the only
that I
place
forgot
you'll be
about
truly
actually
safe.
was
Get
if you
to
dispatch
Sanctuary.
the bullymongs fast enough, the game will respawn more in place, and it means you can get more experience like faster. It's stupid, but it's a fairly good thing if you want to try and like level up quickly in this early section, because you're not getting your special ability until level 5, which isn't the worst thing in the world. It's not the best thing in the world. It's honestly, I want to say it's probably a welcome change from Borderlands 2 to 3.
Can't help but notice you're not getting me out of here.
But anyway, so to quickly cover like the struggles I've been going through.
Many thanks,
I have been
friend of
trying
friends.
to set up dual channel, like a dual, not dual channel. That's the wrong thing.
Let me explain how things work here. The Vault Hunters show up, Vault Hunter looks for the new vault, Vault Hunter gets killed by me. You seeing the problem here? You're still alive. So if you could just do me a favor and off yourself, that'd be great. Thanks, Pumpkin.
I love how blatantly evil he is. But no, so like over the course of 3 days, I've been trying to set up multi-track recording, so I actually have more than one audio track recording. So that way my game audio is separate from my actual audio, so if something muted, I can always go back and mute. Well, meet Knuckledragger. He's our first named enemies. I completely spaced on that while ranting about this. Oh, hi, baby. Oh, wow, already. Okay. Yeah, so Knuckledragger is our... I'm gonna have to keep cutting myself off for certain things. Knuckledragger is our first boss. He's not technically a boss because most bosses in the game have a health pool, but he is our first, like, named enemy in the game. Now, if you were using Hell yeah, level 2. If you were using that pistol you got from the cabinet during the start of the game with the My First Gun. Oh, that's a good pistol, actually. I had a different pistol earlier.
Got my eye? Great!
All named enemies have the ability to drop a named weapon. Now, I forget what... Yeah, I forget what his weapon is, but it is a common rarity loot drop, and it does have the red text on it, I believe. It's not a particularly great pistol, but it is a good pistol to have early on. Now, back to my problems. So I finally got the multi-track recording set up, and then I was originally gonna play this on PC instead of on console.
On the other side of this Hyperion barge.
God,
Let's say
just
we cut
being so
through it,
cute.
chum.
You baby.
Ha! This door's Hyperion tech. Child's play.
His hair is so fine, it's just and everything.
Open!
Anyway, so basically what ends up happening is the game's audio, no matter what I was doing, was coming up super quiet. Like, it was coming in below normal. And then I was like, okay, I can fix that in editing because I do all my rendering
nice
with like my
you.
tweaks here and
I
there,
hear
like
getting
cutting
eaten
out
alive
the
by
sections that
bully
don't
bugs
need to be in
isn't
the game.
such a bad way to go.
So then I go to start playing it, and I record about like an hour. No, like half an hour footage. And it's just like stuttering and like
Perks of being an artificial intelligence. I'm networked into almost everything on this planet. It's a long way
forget
to
that she's
sanctuary.
an
Please
that
take
she's an
whatever you need
artificial
for the journey
intelligence.
ahead.
Anyway, so
I am in this location.
the game's not working, right? Oh, thank you.
Let me know when you're ready to go.
Oh,
with
damn
Sir
it, never
Harry.
mind. I hate these break action shotguns. Like, I love the idea of them. But, ugh, so annoying. Anyway, so I end up having to switch to console. Well, guess what? Oh, Jasper, get your little body back up there. He's so noodly that he has a tendency of rolling off my desk. I'm sorry, baby. But, so I switched to console, and now the audio is so fucking loud that I think it's a
Keep your
problem
wits
with,
about you, minion. This glacier's run by a bandit
I'm just gonna skip right
Captain
past
Flint.
him.
The jerk kept me as his torture plaything for a few months. We played games like dodge the blowtorch and don't get dunked into the pool of acid. I was
Attention, people of Pandora.
In the name of efficiency, I do it this way. Oh my god, what the hell?
Whoever brings me the head of the Vault Hunter who just arrived in Liarsburg. Oh, and I'm still offering a reward for Roland, the mass-murdering leader of the Crimson Raiders. Good hunting, bandits.
Oh my god, like the knockback on the hit is so extreme.
$1 million bucks? All right, boys, this is Captain Flint. I want you to find that Vault Hunter and bring him to me now.
Anyway, but yeah, so it's like over the course of like the 3 days, I've been trying to get things set up, get things working for this game, and it just never wants to work. But now, because I think the OBS update has actually screwed up how audio capturing works, the game is capturing it default, like as a default, is capturing it at normal value. So when I go to adjust things in the in-app audio mixer, the volume just turns down in my ears. But then you go and put it into you know, Sony Vegas or whatever editing software you want to use. In my case, it's Sony Vegas. It's just playing at like regular value, like as it was intended to be captured at. And I'm looking at it like, what the actual shit's going on with this? So that's been like my 3 days. Is things have just not been wanting to work properly for me. Where is it? Oh, hiding amongst the corpses of your friends. I see. Not a bad idea.
This ain't over, Grinder.
Hey, Hammerlock! Since my minion just saved your town, you want to do your bestie Claptrap a favor and repair my eye?
Yes, I suppose I am in your debt now, aren't I? Come to my shack and I shall restore Claptrap's sight. First, I shall shut off the electrical fence for you. Please stay back, Vault Hunter. Let Claptrap go first.
I knew Hammerlock would come around eventually. Me and him are like two peas in a pod. 2 bullets in a mag. 2 cannibal midgets in a fat guy's ribcage.
Apologies, but when Claptrap speaks, I feel my brain cells committing suicide one by one. I shall be out directly.
Right there with you, Hammerlock. Meet my favorite and most dapper character of all, Pandora. Hunter, scholar, and gentleman. Sir Hammerlock.
At your service.
Now, you might notice something rather quickly. That his right eye, right arm, and right leg are all prosthetic. They're mechanical.
Disposing of them, by the way, to survive a direct run-in with Handsome Jack.
That's from a rather gruesome injury he
myself.
suffered
From what I hear,
a little bit
Crimson
before
Raiders
this
are
game
good
takes
here,
place.
like you. Now, if you could hand me the robot's eye, please. Now, I need only connect this, and... that should do it!
Ha ha! I am alive!
Alive, yes. I mean, you weren't dead in the first place, Claptrap, but you know what? Good for you.
Far uglier than I remembered. Time to join up with the Crimson Raiders and Sanctuary.
I swear to God, if I could
This
kill
place
you,
is full of
robot, I
nothing
would.
but Murderers or jerkbags, like that Hammerlock dude.
I'm standing right here, dude. Now that Liarsburg is cleared, I might as well turn on the main power. This town's full of things that may be of use to a go-getting slayer of men like yourself.
Well, we are a
Minion,
slayer of men.
roll out.
I see our fearless leader Jack is looking for you. Charming fellow, isn't he? Spouts drivel about bringing peace to the frontier, then shoots unarmed men, women, and children like it was going out of style. Ah, I'm spouting exposition again, aren't I? Apologies.
Imagine being alone on this, like, in this little town for so long would be,
There you are.
quite maddening.
Come on, work, curse you! Ah, fecal matter. The bounty board's broken. The Resistance must have disconnected it before they left for Sanctuary. I'd planned to post some jobs for you. Ah, well, just speak to me instead.
I'd prefer that. Cleaning up the Berg.
So, how are you enjoying Liarsburg? This town used to have a spectacular amount of hustle and or bustle before its denizens fled to Sanctuary to escape Jack's army. Most of them, anyway. Captain Flint's men killed anyone who stayed.
Sounds about right.
Hello, mercenary person. I have money and a problem. Though Captain Flint killed everyone in Liarsburg, I see no reason that wild bullymong should lollygag about the place.
Place disrespecting the memories of the former townsfolk. If you could clear the town of them, that would be most gentlemanly.
The objectives on your HUD pertain to your active mission. You can change your active mission by using the mission log in your Echo device.
Go down, please. Do. I forget what song that is. But, alright. So, as you probably have noticed, that this enemy, Bullymong Slinger, instead of Bullymong Brat, or the Brat Bullymong, and the Monglet,
That's one area free of bullymongs.
you will notice that they do different things. The bully, the brat, and the monglet will charge at you immediately. They are all about getting right in your face and keeping you distracted, where the slinger will throw things at you from afar. And I actually really like that as a game design because it shows off different things that animals would do as, you know, a fairly realistic thing that animals would do. I just wish the knockback on the fucking punch that they give me wouldn't jerk me into the sky.
Efficacious. Bullymongs will think twice about raiding
cities in the future.
Ooh, runner skin. How odd. With how often I've played this game, it astonishes me sometimes that I don't have more done. This game, there are a lot of collectibles in the game. I'm pretty sure there's not nearly as many collectibles in the game as there are, I don't know, let's say bullets in the game. Not bullets, guns. Because guns, the big selling point about Borderlands as a whole is Borderlands is all the guns are randomly
Please make Captain
generated.
Flint's
They
death
have
they've ought to survive
a bunch of
out
different
there,
stuff
but
going on with them at all
they-
times. I need to buy ammo really quickly because I
suggest paying a
tend
visit the
to
old Crimson Raiders.
rely really heavily
You'll
on
need to
certain
take the
weapons at
elevator.
times.
Come back anytime.
But so when I say the guns can be randomized, this is very common knowledge, but I say it for the sake of the Let's Play. Basically what happens is every single part of the gun gets randomized. You can get a grip, you can get, like, the stock can be different parts. God, it's kind of hard to explain when you don't really think about it that much. Go down, go down. Oh, ironically, that actually led into a good conversation about Fight for Your Life. Fight for Your Life is essentially just a bounce back mechanic where you have the chance of, if you can kill an enemy before you die, you can come back. Now, the countdown timer on it does reset after a certain period of time. Usually after like so many, it could be a little weird.
We've hijacked the train that runs through the dust. If all goes well, we should get to Sanctuary in a day's time. Hyperion hasn't diverted any troops from New Haven to pursue us, and a sandstorm has devoured their nearest frontier town. We just need... Oh! Damn it! Everyone, get away from the windows!
You've discovered one of Helena Pierce's audio logs. She was a lieutenant in the Crimson Raiders, the anti-Hyperion resistance. I'd be very interested to know what became of her. If you could find the rest of those audio logs, I would be more than happy to pay you for them.
I can do that. So, this is an example of a different kind of mission. I've memorized how to go about these missions, so I'm not going to keep those pulled up. I'm going to keep the Handsome Jack here mission up, and I will deal with Shield Favors and Bad Hair Day all in one go, and then when we head back to town, I will get the Handsome Jack here audio logs.
Of course, I forgot. The safe house power box stopped working after Claptrap attempted to integrate with it.
Why would he try to fuck the power box?
And ignore what he said about that power box.
So, a funny thing there. As a kid, I didn't know. Okay. Thanks, guy. As a kid, I didn't know that you needed to break the box like that, as it mostly stems from the fact that every time I had gone to do this, up until that point in my, up until like a certain point in my life, I had never thought about going to shoot the box because every time it had been broken already, and I was like,
A stunning riposte. Now select the fur. In addition to making
I hate that grenade so much. I need a new grenade mod as soon as physically possible. Holy Mong adult. You're a tough motherfucker. Yeah, you are. Shit. Might go down. Oh fuck, we actually died. In all the recording attempts I've done, I haven't... This is the first time I've died. That's actually really funny. Oh, it's whatever. Well... fuck it, we're here. We'll grab it now.
Hey, everybody. How are you? Jack here.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Pierce.
Well, Miss Pierce, and please don't tell me it's Mrs. Pierce and break my heart. This train doesn't belong to you, so why don't you turn around and face me, Pumpkin?
This train was commandeered legally under the...
Holy nutballs! What happened to your freaking face?
Check back later to see my new weapon of the day.
Oh yeah, I do forget about that. Marcus does have a weapon of the day for his vending machines.
Okay, how about this? Lady, I don't even know what to call you. You tell me why you look like you headbutted a belt sander, and I'll let all you go right now.
My husband gave me a skag pearl ring. The pearl released hunger-inducing pheromones.
Oh, you know what? I am so sorry. I just forgive me. Where's your husband now?
He's dead.
That is a heartbreaker. But you got something in common with him now, at least. Oh, holy crap! Did you see your head? It was like, oh my God! Wilhelm, kill these savages. Understood.
Yeah, that.
Some Jack killed her, did he? Shame, a real shame. Please return the echoes to me whenever you are capable of doing so.
Oh my God, really? That's an invisible wall. Oh, cool. You can actually see that. Oh. And I swear, I hate invisible walls sometimes. It's not like they're a bad thing to a game, because it does help you be like, hey, this is where the bounds of the map are. Don't go over this way. But why you can't just jump over that wall to get down here, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, frankly. It's kind of stupid. There we go.
Gonna cry, baby.
No. What the fuck are you on about, dude?
Just plug that fuse into Brewster's power box, and you'll be able to ride the elevator. Ooh, are you collecting bullymong fur? I love that stuff. It's soft, warm, and really good at absorbing robot tears. Once you're done collecting all the fur, why don't you bring it to me instead of Hammerlock?
I overheard Claptrap asking you for the bullymong fur you're collecting, as I fear he would do something irredeemably stupid with it, like make a mohawk out of it or something. Let me sweeten the deal. If you bring me the fur, I shall give you one of my finest sniper rifles.
Oh, cool. I don't actually have to run. Wait, I don't think I have to run to the other side of the map now. Come on.
So, Hammerlock wants to give you a sniper rifle. I laugh at his offer. Ha! If you bring me the fur, I'll give you a badass shotgun I found in the hands of a dead vault hunter. It's really fresh. You can still smell the sadness on it.
Wonderful. You've gotten all the fur I need. Bring it to me and my sniper rifle shall be yours.
Screw that noise. Bring me the fur, and I'll give you a shotgun.
I actually feel that was kind of important to listen to, because it's really funny to listen to them bicker and be like, no, give me the hair. I'll give you a shotgun that I totally didn't loot off the corpse of a dead vault hunter. No, I'll give you one of my best sniper rifles. Now, this is a rare instance where there is a decision to be made. Not rare, well, yeah, kind of, because it's not super often that you get missions that have a decision with them. In this case, Hammerlock will make a little plume in his hat with it, and it looks really cool. And what? God, this game sometimes, I swear. And then, of course, Claptrap will use it to make a. You're only using one hand right now because of gesturing with the other. We'll use it to make a mohawk. And honestly, I really don't mind the mohawk on Claptrap. Like, I actually think it looks pretty good. And I don't know, it's really weird that it's... Oh. Hell yeah. Fire pistol for the win.
Medical license when you got style.
Okay.
Legally obligated to tell you, I ain't a real doctor.
done.
Take that one. Now we've got a better shield.
If you could return to Berg, we could see about getting you off this frigid glacier.
Alright, let's go back and turn in all those little fun side quests that we did. Now, so now the reason why I am excited about having a fire weapon is because pretty much every single enemy at this point in the game is weak to fire. Also, because we're not quite level 5 yet, I'm not going to show off the skill tree until we get that, which will probably either be at the start of next episode. Well, assuming things go well, it'll probably be at the start of the next episode, and we can talk about skill trees and how and building characters, which there's a lot of builds you can do for characters. All right, Hammerlock.
A trillion thanks, Vault
Here, look.
Hunter. You've helped a foolish old man look far more badass than he deserves.
I love
replying
it.
to myself, of course.
Give me the TDR.
Would you like to do battle with a midget riding piggyback on a bullymong? If the answer is yes, please proceed to the southern shelf and defeat Midgemong for me. If the answer is no, you are sad, and I have no desire to speak with you further.
All right. So I think this is where we're going to call it. We'll go and deal with Midgemong tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but in the next episode. Like I thought. So we'll cover what a skill tree... Well, cover skill trees in the next episode. Because that's definitely when we will be getting it. What's the Firehawk one? Blight Phoenix. Killing enemies causes you to deal constant incendiary corrosion damage to nearby enemies for a short time. Ooh, that's actually really nice. But yeah, I'm also going to turn that off. Since that... I'll talk about that in the next episode too. But yeah, so... Everything... we got a lot done. It was quite a productive episode, actually. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. That way you can help drive engagement on these videos to break the bonds of the channel and bring it to new people. If you want to keep up with me, I'm on Bluesky and on Twitch. Yeah, Bluesky and Twitch, where I stream occasionally and post updates about videos and random nonsense, usually after watching a movie or it being like 3 in the morning. So yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!